Hello and welcome. Now, because this was a game glitch, I have done this field to catch up with the fact that we really have already done field 96. I did think it was wrong again. I was like worried, but the nitrogen's up and down. It didn't take much nitrogen to do the field. I've limed it, as you can see, by what's left of that. I've done all of the trees, but I've left everything in the trailers because I just wanted to, yeah, obviously, I wanted to do down here, well, I really wanted to do 96. I think we'll hopefully buy 133 so that we can do the run through that I was on about. So what are we going to need to buy 133? Which is that on there, which, yeah, the two do go straight through. Or, yeah, we'll be able to do something, whether it's to fix a bit of a more of a fence of our animal pasture to make that work, or yeah, that will work, it will, but yeah, that's what we'll do. What is that much? Is 76,690, so yeah, it is possible to do it. Yeah, let's get the work done that's left to do here. I didn't want to waste any time with this. I've done everything, limed it, obviously I've treated it as the other one, as farmers have disasters. Obviously it's cost us seeds, no, not the seeds were 10 litres, but it's cost us lime, a lot of lime, and obviously fertiliser, which is, these are things of real life costs. So yeah, it's cost us real things. Now I got this ready and I thought, oh, I'll stick it in. I thought, no, this is to make seeds. No, this is not to make seeds. Yeah, this is what I got from the no, I have got it in the other trailer, I think. Or did I? Yeah, no, I have. I've got the other trailer ready with the wheat in, which I'm going to pour into the Ometan. I think I've got it literally outside the Ometan. If I can you do wood chips in this? I think you can. I think so. I think it's stones you can't. There are certain things that you can't do that you think you can, and there's certain things that you can do that you don't think you can. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I thought we'd get the wheat in this. I thought we'll buy the wheat for the chickens. It is cheaper. I've done it already. I have. So there should be some wheat in here. I thought I'd left it so to show you. Yeah, 14 tonnes, 14.5 tonnes, which is our wheat field that we did earlier in this year. So that's in there. I think I've switched it on. Let's have a look. I've also put a lot of water in while I was busy. I thought, right, while everybody's doing that, I'm going to chug a load of... have I not done the... I haven't. I am on the right one, aren't I? Yes, I am, because it's got no sign of manure. So then how much water have we got now? I think I did at least 100 tonnes. Yeah, it is. It's back up to 311, which it was yesterday. And then, of course, it used 100 tonnes to do the digestate. So the wheat is in there, doing the seeds now. So we're going to produce seeds, primarily for ourselves, but it's only October, so we won't be selling them. But if there's an excess, when it does become March, then at that point we can sell our excess, yeah. So straw, now I believe we bought a trailer which should be at the shop, so we will go and fetch that. Yeah, because the straw I want for the animals. Are we going to make a run of this? And you know, I think we probably will, because yeah, if we're going to get some wheat for the chickens, then it makes sense that we go now and take the wheel loader, really. Yeah, so we'll grab some wheat for the food to last us through the winter. And we've got all of that, yeah, our wood chips, that is a point. I think that's about January. Let's have a quick look, though, on the time-saving stock check. Wood chips are on the way up, and the price is quite awful. Presently, it's got double the amount to go up, so that isn't good at all. Got a little bit of wool. Obviously, we know we've got a lot of silage, but we're not really thinking of selling at present. We're, yeah, literally doing for our animals. Right, let's go and get this, and then hopefully we'll get a bit of traction. We'll grab some straw, we'll buy some straw in, because we haven't got, well, we have got some. We've put it all in into our animal enclosure, ready for the mix. haven't we? So yeah. Oh, I thought you were getting the trailer. This is true. We need another tractor. Right. We'll borrow you. Yeah, I just thought it wasn't working, but it was working. It was literally that. It was true about what nitrogen there was on the field. I've moved the dog into our backyard and back garden. He's still obviously wandering around, but yeah, I did that. I lost a little bit of money over that, but hey ho, it is what it is. So yeah, I thought it was in the way of the new field entrance that we have there. So I followed that because I wanted to originally, when I first mentioned this idea of doing this, making this like a secret back entrance to the biogas plant, that was my original vision. So I thought, stick to what you originally thought. It's not a crime. Right, so let's go and grab this. We'll grab some straw into the horses. I didn't realise they needed straw, if I'm honest. I don't know if this is a new thing or they've always needed straw, but I don't think they have. I'm sure I had in Rombos we had horses, and I'm sure they didn't need straw then. But I think, isn't there something about producing manure now or something like that? Which yeah, of course, the horse they would. Oh, reversing. Should never do that with a worker. Follow me. May well do something weird now. Same as you did. No, I think you got away with it. Right, okay then. Off to the shop we go. Do we need anything else? Because we've used a lot of lime. Do we grab another 2 or 3 bags of that to do some more lime ready for next year? Because we've used an additional, basically another full load of lime to do that field. So I don't think it would hurt. So liming contracts as well. We know we've done very well out of those this year. So is that something else that we will probably, I think it probably is. Right, let's indicate. Aha, the chicken crate, of course. Yes, I've forgotten about that. We'll grab that with the... Thank you very much, young lady, for your assistance. Let's grab the man. Fantastic trailer that it is. Ideal for this type of job. It often features as my sheep. No, we don't want it on back. Hang on 1 second. I've forgotten the key config. Left. Go right, I think. I think that's going to be the route we would take back on the farm. I think. Right, let's grab some stuff. Some stones. Yeah, still that. Pallets. Chicken food first. Most important thing. Now, weren't we doing some... No, we weren't here, but it is a good idea. Yes, I shall share my thoughts. Right, 4 of those. Yes. Mineral feed. Need some soybeans with the Omatana one, so we will grab one of those. And we want actually quite a bit of stones now. Yeah, if we're going to... I'd forgotten about that. Otherwise it'll use it all for... Right, let's grab some stones. No, that's... Yeah, there is the better one from the greenhouse pack as well, which is amazing. There we go. Multi-crop greenhouses pack. 4,000 litres for 150. Gonna get 6 because yeah, we want more now because we want for both mineral feed. In fact, yeah, let's go mad and get 8. I think that's everything, isn't it? We're making our own fertiliser. What do we need for fertiliser? Remind me. No, it's digestate and slurry. So we need to buy a little bit of that indicator. Let's drop that. In fact, yeah, let's grab the tractor to grab that for a minute to stabilise it. Literally grab it with the front so that its weight makes it more stable. And then we shall load everything up. Is there... I suppose I could put stones in there. No, I couldn't. No, it won't accept them. It's silagey based things, so you couldn't put anything out of that little lot in there. Brilliant. It's gone high though, but hey ho. Right, let's get this stuff on. And then hopefully, yeah, this was additional actually. I didn't really plan on doing this, but then I have literally done half a session of me, yeah, fixing the field because we'd already done all that. So yeah, a little bit upset about it, but these things happen. I always treat them now as like in real life where you have disasters. You do, so why not treat that as a real disaster? No, let's not just trample over them. Let's go all the way around. Stick these across. Yeah, that's what I go with now. I've thought about it because in real, there's no real disasters in the game, which is a shame. There's not some sort of a vagary that does that kind of thing, because it's quite an interesting mechanic. I mean, an annoying one, admittedly, but nevertheless, it's fairly realistic, that kind of thing where disasters do happen and you lose a crop or you lose a part of a crop, or I mean, and we planted and the next day it's all gone. Yeah, some weevils or something have been in the fields and literally, so we've moved to another field whilst the damage is sorted. No, so we're going to need the cage. So we'll just stick this as far back as possible. Okay. It's going to fall off. I can see it. Right, okay. Well, we can pick it up. We have, after all, got these super duper special things. Yeah, now they're quite heavy. That made that rock quite a lot, actually. Oh, careful. Wheat. Oh, always knock. Right, okay. Now then. Yeah. Let's push them together. Let's grab them. Do love doing that. Oh, yeah, that is heavy. Now then, will this cope with that kind of weight on the back without it splodging all that lot? Now in real life, that obviously the line would probably be about right, would about compensate for that, but not sure at the minute. I think that's gonna not quite be right. Right, stick that from the back. Let's push that in a little bit better than we have done. Oh no, it's not as bad as it looks actually. It is skewed, which I knew it would be from that, but no, that's not bad actually. I can live with that. That will probably push that. Oh. Now, can we recover by pushing it back on? I would say so. Let's put that back if we can isolate it. That's any trouble. Big bag handler. Can we grab it properly with its little eyelet? Like that. That's what I'm thinking. And then can we drop that in that little space that's there? No, it's doing more damage. Seriously. Right, okay. C'est la vie. Things rarely go to plan, truthfully. I do think we ought to strap everything down. We can probably grab the lime as well as that, really. Can we make a bit of room in there? If we strap the two wheats at the back, I think that's the most important. They want to be like strapped down, and then we can move around with the soy. I think we can make a little bit of room. Or we've got to be careful, I think. Yeah, no, I think that'll do. It's on properly. It's leaning over slightly, but it's not going to hurt. Let's get this one strapped. I think that's everything. Let's grab those that have fallen. We need to pull forwards out. Oh, that's if that hasn't. Yeah, that is if that hasn't. It's not strapped on secretly. That's the only bad thing about. Now then, we want to go first with the wheel loader because they're a bit of a not so good at following. Really, let's see if we can grab that with the wheel loader. Let's grab the cage. No, let's not grab the cage yet. Let's just see if we can grab that. I know it's high. Again, this is another thing that giants have allowed because obviously, well, I don't know. It might do that, but you could actually pull it down. So. With the forks, the tines, really. Now then, have we got that line? Is it dragging along with it? No, it's not. Can we get those two? Ooh, that's the only weird thing about this. When it does a grab like that, and it goes weird. I don't know what it's about. Then we can also use the strap function of this at the same time and grab that also, which is not unbelievable. No, you could possibly do that. So then, have we got a strap? So yeah, everything looks strapped. It does. Yeah, in fact, actually, that's probably not a bad angle to do it at. It is not letting me strap, which is very unusual. Okay. Looks a little weird. It just has allowed me to this time. I don't know what that was about. It wouldn't, unless it was because I'd got something else selected and the big bag handler wouldn't allow me to do that. So right, let's put this on follow. Get this little lot back down into the omaton. No. We want to put the seeds. The wheat in for the chickens. We'll do that on the way. And the rest of it can go into the No, it is, yeah, it is the Omatana. Oh no, we're making stones for lime, so there's some of this got to go in. So it's not a bad idea that we have got this separated at the front. Yeah, so we will eventually be buying 130. Is it 132, 133 that we're buying? It's 133. I think. We shall see at the time that we need to. I think 70 something thousand, 76, something like that. Can't remember if I showed that on camera or whether I just looked at it myself in, when I was doing the work, doing that field. I thought I'm not going to make this, because we've already done the episode where we did the field, and the fact that obviously we've had a bit of a disaster and we've caught up to where we were. I thought we're just going to treat that as exactly that, a catch up, and then I tried not to involve anything that cost money. I also wanted to leave the wood chips out so you can see how much I'd got off doing the end of the field, which will be the run off to the BGA. I thought, well, we're going to need to clear a path because there were a lot of trees on there. Yeah, the wood chips aren't so massive on this. I don't know whether because on the valley, the old farm, when I did wood chips, we got loads from those trees. I mean, hundreds of thousands of litres. So I don't know whether they were augmented, or mind you, they were big trees. Right, so we want to go past the chickens. Yeah, I haven't done the clear. Yeah, the one thing I haven't done, I've not done a very good job of clearing this one up because I was leaving it to. Now then, yeah, I even did a little proper run thing. If we do this right, the wheat was at the back. Thank you very much, young man, for your assistance. We will fill this with straw now, and we'll leave that dangling over so it's emptying of its own volition. Cause it'll just take a few minutes. Yeah, it's not really a fast thing. So we'll put that at the back, which is just to the side of where that is. Yeah. Oh, a bit more, a little bit more. That's it. And then if we leave that for a couple of minutes while we go and get the straw, it should pretty much be unloaded. Oh, that's right, I actually did. I was leaving that one ready to do the straw, wasn't I? Although, that sort of defeats the object. That was the entire reason for getting this, because it's like a side tip, although that's a straight push, so I don't suppose it does make much difference. Let's yeah, we'll grab, yeah, because we can make use of this if we don't. Yeah, we can always stick it in for the animals. We are paying for it, so it's not free or anything like that. Right, let's drop that in. For the, now, Cavalier Roy has augmented nearly everything, so it probably will allow me to put this amount in without it even batting an eyelid. I don't know where the straw actually goes, in the same place, but we shall find out. And it does indeed go in the same place. Fantastic. Let's have a look then. So yes, this is a new thing. I don't know whether that means that they need a... Let's have a look. Does it tell you now? Ulcers, addition of require water, they need to be ridden daily, animals are healthy. Doesn't let you know, does it? All my life, it doesn't need much straw. And that hasn't been augmented at all. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of an excess. I think we'll stick this in storage in the silo if it lets us. I think it does, because we'll just keep grabbing it from there. We've paid for it, so we'll just keep filling the, topping the horses up when we need to. So we've done that. We need to grab that out of the way. For a minute, let's grab that out, move that, stick the trailer. Where are we going to stick the trailer? Well, I don't normally usually put that away. We'll just stick that there. We shall stick this where it normally lives, at the back of this shed. Is what I'm thinking. little bit out in the middle, but hey ho, it'll do. Right, let's put that in there. I think we've got enough water. I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, another 100 tonnes. I'm sure that's going to be absolutely fantastic. We'll start to use that one now that we've done that. Now that we've bought it, definitely. Do we need to do a couple of contracts? No, I would just really like to get us through the winter. Apologies, I was just switching my laptop off. It's been busy all night creating episodes and uploading episodes. Right, so then we need to stick this. Did we get all the grass? Yes, we did. Yeah, just catching up in my mind where we got to. No, we don't just block this, and we are going to need to have access to that soon when we do the slurry yard placement. So let's not block it, because I know what I'm like. I'm a terror for that. So we've got the chicken crate, because obviously, yeah, oh, didn't quite do them all. That's typical. I waited for you and you still didn't. It is true. I did find that on Riverside when we were using this particular method of distributing stuff. It did often not do it all. You'd leave it expecting it to, and it's almost like once you've left the. Now then, we need to drop these stones. It should take the stones straight away. We remember we want the Omatana. In fact, we want a bit of both. We want to be doing the... Yeah, we want to be doing that, and we want to be doing the lime, which is stone and water. It is. So we want to be doing some. So the two at the front, we will actually put in there. And the ones at the back, we need to be very careful not to go. In fact, let's drop that crate. And we will grab that later. I think that's a fantastic thing for chickens. Now then, no, we can still go over it. So this is to make mineral feed. Quite a lot of it, because there's a lot of storage. So, and because we have this fantastic mod, we can actually make mineral feed. Right, let's drop this little lot off. Wow. Did I switch the mineral feed on? I don't think I did, actually. That's one thing I don't think I did do. So that's the production shed. That is the... Stones mineral feed. 300 plus 50 equals 200. Yeah, there's a loss on this one. There isn't on the lime one. No, that actually is just a pure thing. But the stones are very reasonable, so I'm really not going to lose any sleep about that. Right, so then, we've done the straw. Our animals are all fed. We've topped up the chickens. I think we go through to November. Next session, we'll go through even more through the winter. But yeah. No, I don't think there's enough time on this one. Not really, because I did so much work off camera. I think this will be a very short session. So do you know something? We're not going to do that like that. We do need to keep our eyes on Digest It though, because it can sometimes be early, can be November. You can get the top price in November. Yeah, it did. The one thing it did do is it did take a lot of seeds. This was full. It's down to 1991. Because we did top it up, so at least I did think something was odd when it only took 10 litres to seed the field. Right, 9 o'clock. You know, also see how much straw goes down with the horses, because that's intrigued me. I think the enclosures have to be special for the newer thing. I'm sure it is. Right, let's have a look. Time-saving stock check. That amazing thing. How is our digestate looking? You can't tell. That is true. Actually, it is about time we actually place that now, so that we can at least see how much it's. Now that I can't remember exactly the best place for this. I do know we really need to be this way round, so we can see the back of the slurry yard, so it's not taking too much. Yeah, it doesn't want to be on the road too much, although obviously the shed was there, so it's not really the end of the world. But yeah, we don't want to be taking any of the road, even though I suppose we could go around the other way. I don't really want to be doing that. I don't want to be changing that up at all. So, slurry yard, somewhere around here. Yeah, that's right, we were quite prepared. I think I've got the crate. No, I think the crate's not bad. Just need to put V mode on. It is fairly flat. There's a bit of... Yeah, might need to do a little bit of... Yeah, well, I know about the fact that we were going to do the run through away. Chickens. Oh, I think we're going to... Yeah. I don't think there's enough room for where the chickens are, so I think we're best grab that out of the way. Let's grab the wheel loader, which is now back down the other end, isn't it? Or do we grab... No, it's not got its... Let's use the wheel loader and shift that out the road. I think we need to go right up to it, otherwise the chicken shed's blocked, I seem to recall. Yeah, when we originally looked at this, it was tight. It is a real monster, the slurry yard. It is massive, it really is. Which is, I mean, it's a fantastic mod. It is... Right, we've also got that as well. Yes, I left that there. I thought, oh, that's a good place to leave that. But now I'm not so sure that it was. I never thought about this. And I should have done, really. But yeah, you don't always think about what you're going to do throughout a session. Or fantastic. Let's put that right up to that. Stick that over here. I think we'll stick it near the... chickens, which we have got some more eggs now. Right, now then, let's try that again, and let's not get in the way like I normally do. That is a party trick of mine. Probably is all, really, though. Yeah, you forget about it sometimes. Now then, will it have moved back, or will it still be on? It's weird with this. It's still on. Okay. V mode. Oh, I always forget about what that does. I think we can... Well, then let's have a look at the damage, because I knew it was going to be tight. Ooh. Yeah, it is. It is tight. But it's possible to get past as long as I don't leave anything in the way. I knew that we could do that. Not blocked the passage. I think I might need to do a little bit of work right along the edge. That's in trouble with V mode, but I do know that. It's not like it's an unknown quantity. It does warn you quite clearly that, yeah, it's not going to be... It's not terrible, though. No, we've not shrunk the road. It's about roughly where it was before. Yeah, with the road itself, is it maybe slightly a bit tighter? Oh, I don't know. The hedge was right next to it, so no, I think it's about right. Smashing. Okay then, so November morning. How are the prices looking now? It doesn't always show straight away on this. Oh, we're in green. So actually we have 1263. Top price is 1,318, but it's on the drop. It's on the drop at the minute. That's so close to the real thing that, do you know, I think we're going to do it. Are we going to use the 20-tonner? Or are we going to lease? We can't afford to buy one, that is definitely true. Did we look at the sales this morning? No, we didn't. Now that would be a useful thing for foragey type things, would it not? I'm not sure really. No, I don't really know that we've already got one, we'll just put them in. I just don't see that that's... I do think I'm right though for lugging this around. I think we'll lease to buy a... do we go H2 Studios? Or do we do some runs with a 20-tonner? It's not that small really. Because, yeah, I agree. Let's stick this water. And I think we should swap this over though. As good as it is, this is the one shortcoming of the Bureau, is its speed. It is. I'm willing to put up with that, but for this type of job, if we're going to go whizzy, let's get busy, then I think we need to be swapping this over for something a little faster. Any of the other tractors would do nicely. They're all twice as fast almost. Well, some of them are more than twice as fast, and some of them are just under twice as fast. Yeah, now this is a good choice here. The Valtra. Although I seem to have left the McCormick a little bit in the way, so we'll grab the McCormick, our lead. Marginally more of a lead than the Valtra. You can see the difference in size with the two next to each other really. Although it's more of like padding. The Valtra's quite thin, but there's not much in it really. Not a lot. Now then, we want to be grabbing that and selling. I think we're going to time-lapse this because it's going to be a bit of a monster, especially with this the 20-tonner, but it does unload very quick, so it's not much in it really. There's just a little bit more running around. So then, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Smashing, that is us done. That is well more. When I first started on this, I imagined we'd be up to about 300,000. Never did I in my wildest dreams. Yeah, that last load, the last set of grass work we did, obviously it was another 250 tonnes of silage, which means, let's have a look at the recipe. It is a super recipe. It is 250 tonnes of silage digestate, which is, yeah, basically halves again. It uses a lot of water, but it makes from 1,000. Obviously, what I mean is, it's a straight swap, but we get the water for free. So we provide 500 water, and it gives us 500 digestate straight off. So that is really super, which means we get half, which is better than any biogas plant. That recipe is much better. So that's 125 tonnes per 250 tonnes per day, basically. So we added another 125 tonnes. We were up to 300 and something. Still doesn't seem to add up. It doesn't in my head, but I wouldn't cheat. I wouldn't. It really is legitimate. 753,646. The one thing I'm going to do on this, we're not going to do much. The animals, I think, are happy. We're going to check, because we've obviously put lots of stuff in those. I've got some wool to grab. Yeah, nice, 7 tonnes. And yeah, we've got to get rid of the male chickens. Have we had some more? No, it's just it's put them to the top. So that is, that's probably when we mucked around with it. Yeah, 28 tonnes of food, so that's good. And straw is down. Daily riding, yeah, the fitness is going up, as you can see there. That is down to the fact that obviously we are paying someone to do that, which does work into our daily costs. So yeah, we need to stick. No, it's not going down very much at all, as it isn't, but the straw is, strangely enough. That's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, so did we did check that what was on sale. Yeah, we did. Right, the one thing I'm going to do this session is I'm going to buy the land. Yes, the only thing I hate about this is obviously we sold 69, we needed to. I've got plans for this to do something with it. I'm also going to buy field 31. It is 31. Those join. I'm hoping that we don't need to buy 49 to make that work. I'm going to try to see if we can do a run through. Now the game will let me do it anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I reckon we can do that. We shall see. Yeah, if there's any skullduggery, we'll buy 49 as well. In fact, it's a good field. Let's do it. We can afford it. We can. It's a nice place to be. With the, I might sell 190, 191, which is 71 and 72 next year. But we plan to. So 94 has now got weed. So we need to be doing the weeding, and yeah, that's going to be getting quite high. Now we did the liming. Let's just have a quick look, because we're a stone throw away from that. Just to see growth. It is going to be first growth stage, but we've got narrows anyway. I'm not worried. The Valtra's got narrows on it, so we'll. One thing I would like to do though, which I'm going to do now on camera, is I'd like to increase the width of that. Yeah, because these fields are nearly all big now, so it does make sense. In fact, it does make sense that we use the Valtra that we were just talking about, because it's very likely that we're going to run this next session with the Valtra on that field. Obviously I'm going to be thinking about what equipment we need, but the main thing has always been to buy our animals. Now we look like it's possible for us to afford all of our animals, actually, from both sides of this, but we've only stuck the straw in one side, so we're going to stick to the plan. We're just going to go for as big a herd as we possibly can. Right then, I should know where it is, because I've passed it a lot of times this session. Yeah, monster session, but yeah, I'm glad in a way. It wasn't that much different getting the digestate from that. And the one thing I would say is, yeah, if I had done my plan that I'm planning on doing this year, of moving that, it would have been an awful lot further to go for the digestate, which really, that is important. So Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to carry on my master plan, because truthfully, that's taught me that, yeah, I mean, the digester is one of the biggest things, whatever we were doing it for, whether it was to make fertiliser or whatever, but no, I know I'm coming this way. I'm coming this way to fill up with some herbicide from our production. And then we are going to extend the boom. Do I do 40 meters? It seems this is a small to medium map. I'm not sure that that's a little bit too much for the map. I think I'm going to go for 33 if it'll let me. I think it does a 33 increment. I know it does on a lot, that's the maximum, but this is a 40, so I'm not sure if it does with this. I think that's going to be enough. I think 40 is going to be where you need to dodge hitting things all the time, and it can be counterproductive on a farm. If this was an American map, or the fields are all massive, then yeah, I can totally. Let's repair that as well. Now then, just make sure that you've got your narrows on. You have. And do we stick the weed spot spraying on? 36. Yeah, I don't want to go. Yeah, 36 I think will do. And shall we do that? We can afford it. It is a very useful feature. It means we'll probably only use that one entire tub during our entire time on this Let's Play now. Yeah, so we really don't need any more herbicide. I would imagine it's literally can use 2 litres on an entire field, legitimately. So I'm going to make the course ready for next session, not on camera, I'll do that off camera. But yeah, that is where we've got to. So we've got 486,000. We have bought a lot of fields. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, have they got anything in them? Let's go the right way. Growth we want to be looking at. 133 has, 132 hasn't, so we're going to need to be planting that. We will look next session to see what is. So it's not bad what is in there. That's one thing I'm going to say. No, the other way. It is canola. Fantastic. So we have a field of canola. We have 3 fields of canola actually. Yeah, we do. 71 and 72 are all also canola. We will go into the oil business. Next session we'll go all the way through winter. Yeah, so I'm going to get this course ready now. And we'll see the winter out, I'm hoping. So yeah, all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Yeah, one thing I would say, this is what I class as one of those pivotal. I knew it was going to be pivotal, just not quite this pivotal. Yeah, I mean, obviously next session we're going to buy the cows, and there's going to be a lot of lugging of all of the silage. I'm going to try something actually, and that's to see if you can, if you've got cows in and they're going to be fed, does that call for the thing? If I tell my from the Omatana the hay and the silage to distribute, will it distribute to that? Because technically it is sort of a production, but I don't think it will work. But I'm willing to try it for an hour to see if that actually does do that particular trick. But yeah, as I said, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.